Shit, I look at shit like, I'd rather watch that shit than I'd rather watch a slave movie or some shit like that. Like, that's the shit that I don't like. I hate slave movies and shit like that. I'd rather.
I think those movies are necessary because you're supposed to never forget. And some people just don't understand the history. You know what I'm saying? They don't understand why these old people turn their nose up at them, why they walking around with these sagging pants on and stuff like that. Because you know what I'm saying? We fought for something. You know what I'm saying? We would talk, but never prosper, do nothing with ourselves and stuff like that. And we deserve our freedom and stuff like that. So to watch our young culture just throw away everything these young people, these old people have fought for us, you know what I'm saying? It's like, you know what I'm saying? I understand where people are coming from. It's like, you know what I'm saying? What's going on with the youth?
But at the end of a fight, is somebody supposed to win?
What's the point of fighting if nobody wins?
So if motherfuckers look at the situation now and say motherfuckers ain't winning, they put in all that work. So young motherfuckers gonna feel like, who give a fuck about all that extra shit? You know what I'm saying? Let's get to the point. It's money.
Ain't nobody telling these young boys about their self-worth, because I can sit you down right now and tell you what it feels like to sit in a prison cell for 13 years. And I got niggas that'll never deny the fact that I was one of the realest niggas ever in the world. But that shit don't count for nothing. Not a damn thing. That shit don't pay no rent. That shit don't motherfucking goddamn make me no better.
Street cred is only justified in the streets. You know what I'm saying? If you wanna, that shit doesn't. You can't go to corporate America and be like, nigga, I was the man in the streets. They gonna look at you like you fucking crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, this a whole nother ball game, whole nother world out here when you dealing with this corporate world. We get lost up into that shit, man. And I look back on that shit like, man, I lost so much time to the streets because that shit is, you know what I'm saying? That shit ain't all it's cracked up to be, man. That shit take a lot from a nigga. Like, man, you spend so much time like balancing the seesaw. You feel what I'm saying? Like ups and downs, highs and lows. Sometimes it's moving fast, sometimes it's slow.
What's crazy about young black Americans and teenagers and stuff like that? We glorify people like Pablo Escobar, John Gotti, and stuff like that. These mob figures, these gangster figures. We glorify this stuff. We love this stuff. We eat it up and stuff like that. But you have to understand the percentage of people that can make it that big in that field. If you want to say that's what a field is, you know what I'm saying? That corrupt, dirty, underground, criminal field. You know what I'm saying? The percentage of the people who are really gonna actually make it there. You know what I'm saying? And you can name them on one hand. I want to see you name more than 5 black men who really took it to that level. You can't. Because it's not designed for you to do that. You know what I'm saying? That game is designed for you either to go to the ground or go to a cell. That's what that game is designed for. I don't know too many dudes with no retirement plan from hustling, that's from getting money and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know too many people that's escaped that cell. A lot of people ain't escaped that grave. So these young boys, you know what I'm saying, they chasing something, but you gotta understand what you're chasing. You gotta understand the cost and the rules to that game that you playing.
Motherfucker said and told me when I was fucking 18.
Nah, it was running dead. I was playing Subway Surfer.
But I'm still trying to figure out, like, cause the answer wasn't clarified. You directed your answer for a nigga who's selling dope. The answer's for a nigga like him who looks at some, you know what I mean, and lives it through motherfuckers that it's in their family, you know what I mean, that they love, they take care of their family, you see what I'm saying? I want you to answer that. Why is that, you know what I mean? Why is it bad for him to glorify and then give him something else to glorify then? What would that be for you?
Like I've always told my nephew, man, it's easy to get up and hustle. It's easy. That's not a hard thing to do. Get up and every day and go to a 9 to 5. You know what I'm saying? Work hard for your money. You know what I'm saying? That's what really, really shows how tough you really are. You know what I'm saying? Because I can lay in my bed until 12 o'clock in the noon. You know what I'm saying? Then get up and go on the block and stand there and get some money. And you know what I'm saying? Then come back and lay at home. You know what I'm saying? That's a regular routine. You know what I'm saying? He's seen people that do that. He's also seen the people that have gone down doing that. You know what I'm saying? So he doesn't need to be all forewarned or told that, you know what I'm saying, oh, you know what I'm saying, if you do this, this is going to happen. You ain't stupid. You know if you do something wrong, something bad is gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? All I can tell you is, you know what I'm saying, that's not the only way. You know what I'm saying? I live comfortably without hustling. You know what I'm saying? I go out when I feel like going out. You know what I'm saying? I buy decent clothes. I live in a 3-bedroom townhouse. That's mine. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't have to hustle to do none of that. So he knows he can do without hustling. He knows he can achieve and have without hustling. His grandmother owns 2-3 houses, and she ain't hustled nothing a day in her life. She ain't never been on welfare a day in her life. It's possible, but that's what you gotta have in you, and that's what you gotta want for yourself.
Dealing with the reality of everything, you know what I'm saying? And the young niggas see that shit is not good no matter what. So why not go hard right now and try to be Pablo?
Part of the trap, because I look at it like this, like, all right, now, just like you just said, we don't have no other way out, right?
How many black Pablos have you seen?
We ain't got no other options though.
No, you have plenty of options.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I see more Chris Pauls and LeBrons than I see Pablos. I see more T.I.s and Jeezys than I see Pablos.
But we fall back into the same 5 categories of living.
You know what I'm saying? No, well, I'd rather those 5 categories of living than the same one category of genocide, incarceration, death.
So that's the seriousness of dealing with the streets.
Fatherless children. That's boys creating babies and leaving them for nobody to raise.
Yeah. We
just keep creating and building into the same cycle, which is nothing but madness.
Man, that's dirty. That's like, god damn. That's a hell of a task to fathom. But it can't be done though. Like, I believe, like, people gonna wake up. I think it's gonna be
Do I think things are going to get better? Yeah, I do eventually. But Black America has to wake up. We have to understand something, you know what I'm saying? Once, like I say, once again, like I've said all the times before, no group of people who've been liberated from an oppressor has ever done it without doing it through the acts of violence. Black Americans are the only ones that were granted their freedom. We were given our freedom, which makes us passive. You can go back through the history, of course, of time. You can start with this country when the British came over here to look for those who fled England and came over here to find a new way to get away from the king. When they came over here, they fought back to liberate themselves. You can look at the Spanish-American War. You can look at Israelites. You can look at the Jews and the Muslims. You can look at the Koreans. You can look at any group of people who had to fight their oppressor to liberate themselves. They had to do it through acts of violence. Black Americans were giving their freedom. We are believed to be the most passive, most people in the world.
Projected the freedom.
When we understand that we are not going to be able to march and chant and protest forever, that we are actually going to have to get our hands dirty, that's when everything's going to get better. Trust me. Understand? I don't think that the views or the information is ever going to be spreaded or shared throughout the masses. You know what I'm saying? If you understand anything, if you do anything, any type of
What about the internet?
you know what I'm saying? Well, if you do any type of research and know anything, and you know that the government controls 25 or more now, you know what I'm saying, of the media sources right here in America, which is the newspapers, the news channels and stuff like that. So they feed you the information they want you to have.
But the internet is the biggest media source right now.
Yeah, but they still can censor what they put on the media or on the internet. So you know what I'm saying? So the government is still controlling. They're going to keep you dumb no matter what. You know what I'm saying? They're going to tell you what they want to tell you. They're going to give you what they want to give you. You know what I'm saying? You can go and look for all the information you want, even if you do find some information that doesn't coincide with what they've put down as their law. You know what I'm saying? They're still going to find a way to twist the law. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like they've done so many other times. I don't think that the views or the information is ever going to be spreaded or shared throughout the masses. You know what I'm saying? If you understand anything, if you do anything, any type of
What about
research,
the internet?
you know what I'm saying? Well, if you do any type of research and know anything, and you know that the government controls 25 or more now, you know what I'm saying, of the media sources right here in America, which is the newspapers, the news channels and stuff like that. So they feed you the information they want you to have.
But the internet is the biggest media source right now.
Yeah, but they still can censor what they put on the media or on the internet. So you know what I'm saying? So the government is still controlling. They're gonna keep you dumb no matter what. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna tell you what they want to tell you. They're gonna give you what they want to give you. You know what I'm saying? You can go and look for all the information you want, even if you do find some information that doesn't coincide with what they've put down as their law. You know what I'm saying? They're still gonna find a way to twist the law. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like they've done so many other times.
You gotta have some type of consciousness of your own. Like you gotta know how to dissect the information. Like if somebody put a lie in front of your face, you gotta know whether, you know what I'm saying. If you can't have all the surety into it or whatever like that, if a lie put in front of your face and you like this, now I don't know if it's the truth, then don't even deal with it. You know what I'm saying? Deal with shit that you can find. Like dogma in this world can't be, you know what I'm saying, utilized because you gotta have factual evidence. It's 2015. It's like everything you want to know, you can know. Like if you really want to know, like if you want to sit there and weigh other people's opinion, it's opinionated society, so everybody gonna have their opinion. This is all about like that certain people that's endued with that type of understanding. Like everybody's not gonna click on to the information that's out here. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not meant for everybody to click on to the information that's out here. But it's few that clicks on to that information, you know what I'm saying, and creates that motherfucking circle or that conglomerate that can bring forth that information and still explain to people. You know what I'm saying? It's just like the Bible. Like motherfucker could read Bible verses all goddamn day long. But if you don't really understand that shit, or you know what I'm saying, you don't know metaphorically speaking and things of that nature, then you don't understand what you're reading. So, you know what I'm saying? It's just like
the biggest reason why the information goes unnoticed is because motherfuckers can't comprehend it.
Yeah. It's the deliberate dumbing down of America. You know what I'm saying? That shit is, man, we are on a remedial, like our educational system is remedial compared to other educational systems. You know what I'm saying? Or when you go to ancient educational systems or things of that nature, like it was more critical thinking. It wasn't, you know what I'm saying, training. It was more, you know what I'm saying, you gave a person the ability to, you know what I'm saying, become a genius as opposed to putting a cap on their learning or their ability to learn. Shit, life is about experiences. They put your title at 18 years old, you're an adult. At 18 years old, I didn't know shit. How the fuck am I an adult? You feel what I'm saying? I was able to be taxed though at that time.